All right, 6:40 now on Wake Up. What do you think is the most physically strenuous sport in the world? According to a Swedish study, it's rugby. And according to my own unscientific study, it's also one of the most dangerously fun, unappreciated sports I've ever tried. This is the championship rugby match between the Buffalo Rugby Club and Bell High alumni from Ottawa at the Can-Am Rugby Tournament, the largest tournament in North America. So exactly what is rugby?
It has the constant flow of soccer where there's constant movement. The game continuously flows. There's not the stop and start of football, but the basic skills are more similar to football.
Paul Vallone is president of the Buffalo Rugby Club. He tried to explain to me this complex sport. Each team has 15 players with 5 or 6 reserves. Players can run, tackle, but not block.
You advance the ball by passing it backwards, and your teammates run through holes in the defense by catching the ball.
You can, however, kick the ball forward. To score, you must touch the ball on the ground in the try zone.
When you score, it's called a try. It's similar to a touchdown.
The game is 80 minutes long with no substitutions. Play only stops if a ball is dropped forward, there's a penalty, or an injury. And injuries are a given.
There's no padding except for a mouthpiece, and some people wear soft shoulder pads, and some people wear soft helmets to help with some of the cuts and concussions. But for the most part, it's pretty rough.
And that's why I happily agreed to just learn a few basics and not be part of a real game. First, passing. Remember, you can only pass backward while running forward. Not natural.
Now get back in line. Now get back in line, Victoria. Now get back in line.
Next, I tried this move, catching a sideline throw-in.
We're going to grab your short legs. We're assisting.
Big leg.
I may be small. What do I do? I jump onto you?
Just jump straight up.
It seemed only right that I know my throwers' names, Dave and Jeff. They told me not to bend my legs for all our sakes.
1, 2, 3, jump. Nice!
I tried it again. This is a different angle, equally unflattering. Now, if you know anything about rugby, it's probably the scrum, the infamous tete-a-tete battle to get the ball.
It's like rugby's version of a face-off.
The scrum involves both teams, each side bound by arms, each with a guy in the middle called the hooker.
The hooker's called the hooker because when the ball gets fed in by the scrum half, the hooker hooks it with his foot, hooks it back through the scrum.
The hooker is the only one to touch the ball, and he can only use his feet. How could I say I played rugby without taking part in the scrum?
Okay. Yeah, get down, guys. Crouch, touch, pause, engage. Nice. Your hand when you're ready.
Okay.
Kick the ball back with your foot.
There you go.
Hey.
By the way, the team did win that game against Ottawa. They were behind 8-0, and they got 17 straight points and won the game. If you want to see them practice, Delaware Park Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they play some home games on Saturday at Delaware Park. We'll have a link to their website on our website at WIVB.com.